Here we go. Let's get this set up. And okay, great. Here we go. All right, thanks guys for tuning into this video. I am really excited to share with you more about coaching. So if you've been contemplating becoming a coach, or maybe you're already a coach and you're contemplating starting to work the business, this is a great opportunity to learn more about it. So I'm glad that you're here and you're listening in. Just a little bit about my story. I started with Beachbody a little over 4 years now. I was postpartum with our first son. I had gained about 30 extra pounds with my pregnancy with him. I did not understand what exercise was, why you should do it when you're pregnant, how to eat healthy. That pregnancy was awful. And after I had him, I had a lot of misconceptions about how things were supposed to be postpartum. I just thought everything was going to go back to normal. My body was going to be the same. I was going to lose all the weight right away. And then when the 6-week postpartum appointment hit and I hadn't lost any weight and I felt awful and I wasn't fitting my clothes, I was super upset and just was dealing with a lot of hard internal things. And an old acquaintance that I had been talking to, I noticed on her Facebook profile that she had been working out from home. So I asked her in a message what she was doing, and she told me about Beachbody and these workout programs. And at that time, they were actually DVD programs. So I bought my first one, and it was T25, got it in the mail, started doing it, and I distinctly remember those first workouts in Isaac's bedroom in the back of our little 3-bedroom house in Manhattan. Tim took care of Isaac in the living room while I worked out, and I just remember like it absolutely kicked my tail. And I loved how I felt afterwards. Yeah, I did have to break a lot and I sweat a lot, but I loved how I felt afterwards. I immediately felt more confidence. I felt so much better as a person. I was more energetic, and even though I was sore, I felt so much better internally as well. And so I did the workouts for about a week, and then I saw that they were talking about Shakeology. And so I asked my coach, I was like, hey, how much is it? And then she said, well, you can get the discount coach account to get it discounted. And I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. So I talked to my husband, he said yes, and I decided to go for it. And so I got my first bag of Shakeology, actually bought my next DVD program with it, which was 22-minute hardcore with Tony Horton. And the rest is history. I fell in love with how I felt after Shakeology and decided to start sharing this with others, and I have not looked back since. So we all have a day one, and maybe you haven't even started with Beachbody yet, so you don't have a day one with Beachbody. And so there's a couple of different reasons why you might join us, or why maybe if you have joined us, why you started. So maybe it's because you wanted more accountability with your health and fitness. You wanted some support from a coach, or maybe you love the products. You love how Shakeology makes you feel. Maybe you like the Energize and Recover, or the workout programs, Beachbody On Demand, all the nutrition programs. They're incredible. Or maybe you decided to be a coach or want to be a coach because there's an opportunity to provide a side or full-time income for your family. And we'll talk more about this later. But there's a huge potential with this business to bless you and your family. Or there's another option. If you don't want to work the business, you can just be a discount coach. You love the products so much, you just want to use them at a discount. So you get 25% off all products, and it's like a Sam's membership. So you know how you pay an annual fee and you get marked down off of all the products, you get them at the wholesale price. The same with Beachbody. So you pay a $16 monthly fee. Essentially, this is a fee for all the trainings that we get. It's for Coach Online Office. It's for all the tools that we get to market. It's for them holding inventory for us, different things like that. That's what that monthly fee is for. And your first 30 days, you don't have to pay it. So on the 31st day after signing up, that's when you'll start paying it. There is a $40 enrollment fee unless you buy or have bought a challenge pack, then that fee is waived. And when you go to sign up as a coach, We'll walk you through how to fill out that form to get that $40 refunded, but it's really easy. So you can see there at the bottom, there's an example of how much money you'll save on your monthly Shakeology order with doing the discount account. It's about $20 a month that you'll save off of it. You might be thinking a couple of these things, and I know I definitely thought of them when I became a coach, but is this a pyramid scheme? No. You can look it up on Google. Dave Ramsey has actually endorsed Beachbody, so you know that it's a great, awesome company. I did my research back before I became a coach, and basically a pyramid scheme is where you're only making money based off of the people who sign up from you. And Beachbody is not set up that way at all. We have a couple of different streams of revenue. So your first one is commission from customers. So whenever people buy a Beachbody on-demand subscription, or they buy a challenge pack, or they decide to buy a nutrition program, you'll get commission from them, and actually bonuses as well for selling the package deals. You'll also make money from your downline. So if you sign up coaches underneath you, their orders and their customers' orders generate points in our system. And once you get a set amount of points for the number of coaches that are underneath you, you get a bonus cycle. And dependent on what rank you are in the company, that bonus cycle can be anywhere from $14 to $18. And then also, once you rank up more in the company, you'll get matching bonuses for the coaches under you who are working the business as well. So yes, you can actually make money. I've been doing this for 4 years. This has wonderfully blessed our family. Last month was actually my second best month ever, and then this month is my third best month. I actually just got paid today, and it was a 4-week paid month this month, and it was my third best month that I've ever done with Beachbody. So yes, you can actually make money with this. There's actually what's called a legacy club of coaches who have all earned a cumulative amount of $1 million with Beachbody, and that club is growing. It's massive. There's definitely a huge opportunity with this to make some good money. And I also have to insert our income disclaimer. Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. It's all dependent on your own work ethic, skill, and diligence. So you might be thinking, but I don't want to be salesy. I know, that's an easy thought to have, and I've definitely thought that over time. A rule of thumb that our team likes to go by is if you become a coach and you're talking to people, you're sharing with them about these products, how you love them so much, and you're about to send a message and you feel kind of like it's salesy, don't send it. We are not here to be salespeople. We're not here to sell to people. We're here to be influencers, to provide people with a solution that actually helps their life, and to just serve them. And that was the biggest thing that made me fall in love with Beachbody, is seeing the heart of all of these coaches that are here genuinely to help people. Yes, they're here to make an income too, but most of all, their hearts are so pure and they just want to help people, because so many people in our world are stuck right now in their health and fitness, and these tools are what can break them out of it. So you might be thinking also, I'm busy. How does this fit? Maybe you're a school teacher, maybe you're a full-time mom, or maybe you just work full-time, college full-time. I get it. Life is so crazy. And what is really cool is that Beachbody has given us a trained and successful tracking system that tells us what we need to be doing every day to make our business successful. And they've given us short trainings over it. If you become a new coach, you'll get training over this. And it walks you through what you need to do to be successful, make an income, and to move your business forward every day. And these things you can do in the cracks of your time. I have coaches who wake up in the morning, they put in 30 minutes of work, then on their lunch break, they do another 30 minutes, and then at home after the kids go to bed, they do another 30 minutes. Or maybe it's 10 minutes here and here and here and there. I have been in so many different stages of life over the last 4 years. I went from being a new mom, a full-time college student while being a new mom, starting this business, and then having some summers that were free, having some summers where I worked part-time, and then also moving and being pregnant with our second and sick. and having 2 kids and working this business, and we have our own roofing company that we started. Life is crazy, and if you want to build an income, or you want to help people, or you want to make this business go, you can make it work. It's all about you and what you decide to do. So, and it's all about how you decide to fit it into your life. So for me, right now, what that looks like is I spend about an hour a day going through this proven system, and here it is, of moving my business forward. And when I do this 5 days a week, my business moves forward. I hit my goals and I have an income and I'm helping people. So it's all up to you. Do you have to bleed Beachbody blue? Technically, you probably should. If you want to be a coach and you want to make this business work and grow, you really should try the products, fall in love with them, just see what they're all about. And that will make you a really passionate coach and help you be able to really help people. So yes, it is awesome to absolutely love Beachbody, to love the products. And so if you've never tried them, make sure you reach out to me, either myself or your coach who invited you here. That way maybe you can try some sample workouts or some products just to see what they're all about, to see if this is something you would be interested in first before you become a coach. So what next? If you're thinking, yeah, I want to go for it. I want to serve people with health and fitness, grow an income for our family, or just have something on the side to do, you need to either text me or the coach who invited you here, and pick from one of these 2 options below. Setting up a getting started right call right away. And this will be a video call with your coach or with me. We'll walk you through your first beginning steps of a coach, what you need to be doing, some simple short trainings that will help you get going, and we'll be with you right there all along the way. The second thing you could do is, if you're still not kind of sure about this and you want to test the waters with it, next week on Instagram, I'm hosting a coaching test drive. It's 5 days, Monday through Friday, and every day there will be a morning post where you will be given an assignment to do. That's one of our actions that us as coaches do to grow our businesses. So you'll get to do that. And then in the evenings, I will go live with a short training to give you a little bit more information about coaching, more of the specifics, some of the stuff you all have heard on this recording, but some of it will be new and we'll go more into depth in there. So you can start as early as now. If you text me or your coach now, we can get that call set up for tomorrow and get you started with your own business. And as I said a little bit ago, the coaching test drive starts on Monday. So I just want to leave you guys with this one last quote. This has been my favorite. If you've never heard of the Financial Peace University program from Dave Ramsey, go look it up. It's been one of our most favorite resources for our marriage, and just working together with our finances, and then also just overall life goals. And it has helped me a lot in my business to keep my focus in the right direction, which is God above all. Live like no one else now so you can live and give like no one else. And for me, what that means is right now, we follow a budget. We grow our businesses hard. We work in the cracks of our time. We raise our babies so we can have a bounty later in life to share with others, to give like no one else, so we can bountifully give and just do what God has called us to do. So thanks for listening to this call. I'm really excited that you listened in here, and let me know what you think, or your coach.